took off with my high fuel. Oh, everything I always wanted to do is beyond my reach as I am stuck here in this room. When I come back, will they know my face? Will our freedom lead us back towards our habit of disdain? Oh, if I make it out alive, will you come with me as I ride into paradise? Oh, I feel stronger 'cause I belong here outside with all the wonders of this life. Oh, I feel stronger 'cause I belong here outside where all my senses come alive. I've been numb for a while now. It took some time for me to realize I can't pretend that I don't feel overwhelmed by now. And I pray that soon we'll breathe alright. Will we remember them all by name? Can we sustain a peaceful world without this hatred and this pain?
drinking Kool-Aid cameras like I did when I was 9. Cause I like to pretend that I haven't lost the time. In the end, the nostalgia, though it tastes fine, I can only drink a couple cause it feels like a lie. We'd play Halo and we'd lay low in our basement until the sun began to rise. We would go to school but not learn too much, cause it's hard to read when you've got tired eyes. Months go by, the time it flies, past the days that we drank Kool-Aid in the summertime. Years go by, the time it flies, past the days that we drank Kool-Aid in the summertime. They've been with me for some time, and it's nice to know that they still by my side. Friends are like stars, cause no matter how far, when it's dark outside, they will be your light. We'd play Halo, and we'd lay low in our basement until the sun began to rise. We would go to school but not learn too much, cause it's hard to read when you've got tired eyes. Months go by.
Isn't it crazy? I switched it to a synthwave playlist. And it thinks that song is synthwave. Dead Hand Hobbies in the chat. My man Steven Musket. Go Boy 76. Tolus, UK. Coil Daddy. Dead Nerve. What's up, man? Oh boy, another day, another death storm in the Midwest. I'm just chilling. Trying to buy tickets to a concert for Eileen and sell my edgelords to pay for the summer. Coil Daddy in chat. Like 4 or 5 weeks left till summer for Eileen's job. I don't want her to work summer school. Wanted to take her first break in 17 years. Recoil, that's right, man. Oh, is she driving home right now? She is. She's driving. She's going like 40 miles an hour, dead nerve. Phoenix up in Long John Silver's. What's up, man? You know, I just realized she told me to go pick up a box from a neighbor today. I didn't do that. Probably gonna get in trouble. The Targolis asking if I'm giving up for real. Tuesday, retirement. Live stream. Just like last year. Phoenix has sent me the only confirmed Long John Silver's videos and pictures to date.
Let's do it!
Yo, Doug. Kenny Boucher here, Next Level Painting. Hitting you up on the literal best of all days. Coming to you from that Beats Lab in Florida. We're doing it again, maybe for the last time. I turned 43 on Tuesday, so you know how it is. Basically dead. Phoenix, I can't believe somebody literally paid Uber to pick up Long John Silver's. Of all the choices, baffling. Twice. Man, I hope it was the same guy. Tell me it was the same guy. I don't know what's worse. Different people. Oh my God. That's vile. They probably got like fish too. Pray, right? Ugh. Stephen Muska says, I did something I think you'd enjoy today. I made a new kid so upset they went to the foreman and asked to be moved to a different job site. Man. Like an actual kid? Like you guys have like child labor? Or like a grown man acting like a bitch ass? Tollus UK, what's up, brother? 55 months back to back. Let me get some love in chat. Bro, okay. I would like just cancel Long John Silver orders. Ugh. Ruin your car, Phoenix. Ugh. Dead nerve hush puppies got bite. Yep. Man, that's gross. As long as they're not fried in the same fryer as the fish. Stephen Muskie, 18-year-old fresh out of school. Yeah, what repraise? Like, what? You kick him off his phone? I always liked having, like, those kind of hands on site. I can make him cut all the rebar and shit. Should be like, I need that entire stack of rebar cut. And then when you're done, I need that entire stack of rebar bent. the gentleman. What's up, brother? Musket, that's the other thing. You've been trying to break him up. I guess he's not really trying to learn a trade. Just trying to get that money. Ugh. Eileen's almost home. She is excited for the summer, guys. Like I said, the plan is she has struggled her entire life, and she always works the summer. No breaks. She ends up picking up a second job sometimes. And so I'm trying to create a situation where she doesn't work the summer. She is tired. Painting on some orcs, getting ready for 11th edition. That's right, gentlemen. I'm here. I heard that. Dr. D says her first summer break. Yeah, man, 17 years. Like, I think everything's right. She's not using it. She's not used to having someone in her life. Did she just drive by the house? Where the fuck is she going? Let me zoom in on this little map. Oh, wait, no. She is not driven by the house. She's not used to having someone who can contribute in some meaningful way. So, like, partial motivation behind selling the edgelords is to make her summer savings plan that she already implemented through meticulous saving and budgeting. I'd like to add to that in a more meaningful way so she doesn't have just like anxiety the whole time, so she can actually relax. She deserves it. Kindest person. She actually won an award in her county for the kindest teacher. She's like certified kind. My man Banhammer in chat. What's up, player? We're just spinning this thing up. We're going to pull out the airbrush in a minute. Eileen is almost home. We'll go greet her downstairs and then boost right back up. We'll gets to the airbrushing. Oh, she's pulling into the townhouses. Oh, she went the other way. Remember I told you guys about that box that I never picked up? She's going to that location. She must have realized I never picked that box up. Dead Nerve says you're an awesome partner. Man, I'm trying, bro. She loves me for who I am. And so, doing my best. She's been, selling the army has been taking a lot longer than normal. Banhammer off of work. Heading to the Caribbean tomorrow. Where are you going? Don't say a cruise. Go boy, yeah, she figured it out. Island named Bonaire? Boner? You're going to Boner Island? Hell yeah, dude. What's there? Dr. D says you two are awesome for each other. Thanks, man. Feels that way. Oh, that's right. You're a scuba guy, right? You like scuba and shit. Forgot about that, Banhammer. It's like one of your hobbies. That's tight. Human sushi. More expensive hobbies for the expensive hobbies god. That's gonna be tight though, dude. Dim, what's up, brother? 26 months. Let's get some love in chat right there. Appreciate you guys. Put out that video, that little YouTube short recently. Reminding the YouTube crowd that like we've been streaming on Twitch for 10 years. This August will be our 10 years on Twitch. Like for all the YouTubers are like, what happened? We have a hardcore group of people in this community who still watch. And we still try to do good work for a decade. Shout out to Dim. Tullus, thank you guys for your support. The subs are an extremely meaningful part of my revenue. No lie. Sormon says, you retire yet? We're 10 minutes into the show. No, we're prepping still. I retire on Tuesday. Tuesday's the big show. Giving away the LVO dice and that secret dice bag from our old Kickstarter. And why do I keep saying LVO? Adepticon. Giving away Adepticon dice. The blue and golds. We're just prepping, you know what I mean? Got some loose ends. She's still over there. She's over there at old Edris's house. Picking up that box. Getting her ear talked off. Can't hit a home run without proper prep. That's right, Sorba. Today we're gonna finish up the airbrushing. We've got the big ball. Got some ideas on that. We're gonna whip out the old airbrush. Lay down some glowy greens. My man Templar in chat. What's up, brother? Go boy, can confirm those dice and dice bag are top tier. It was one of our first, man. It's the same dice bag lady I've been using this whole time. That was one of our first projects. Was our podcast Kickstarter. So that'll be our Tuesdays. And also, I have enough dice that the final four Top D Grand Prix this month can also win dice. So we'll give away 4 sets of dice Tuesday, but we'll give away 3 for the month ender. We got enough. So entries matter. They are not Matt Dice Templar. Look, man. There's a problem with Baron of Dice. From your perspective, they're the best dice. As the dice roller, from my perspective as the marketer, they're not, because they don't print the logo as crisp. That's their one area that they can improve on. So when I put my logo on a dice, I want it to be presented as crisply as possible. My objective opinion. Is it better bag than the Grap bag from October? Stephen Musket? I mean, that's a completely different bag. I would say no, it's not. That bag is amazing. That bag is top tier. It's also handmade. It's gigantic. Completely handmade. And it's from our Kickstarter from over 10 years ago. And special Adepticon dice. Templar chasing the dragon. I mean, I'll hit him up again. They also cost twice as much as Chess X dice. Templar. Stephen Musket, my Black Templar branded dice would look better in that bag than the Grap bag. Reprint, it's branded dice. They don't have the same production scale. And so when you do like razor edge dice like that, you don't tumble them is kind of the thing too. So they're more costly to produce because they're slower to produce. And the matte dice have good mouthfeel. They're amazing. They are dope. The Bourbon and Bolter dice were made by them. But when we got to make like 4,000 dice for our Long War doubles, no. I don't got the coin for that. Convince Mr. Justin to get into dice production. Who's Mr. Justin? Reapray, you ready for the next expansion? The Diablo expansion later this month? Oh, Secret Weapon? I don't think he's in business, dog. Justin McCoy? I don't know what he does anymore. I haven't talked to him in years. I mean, that would have been dope. One week left in the mini season. Need to get that Doom out. That's right. I'm really happy with this guy. We're going to do some fun stuff in the base, but today it's all about this magic ball. Stay tuned. Just try to get... Just keeping an eye on Eileen. She's right there at our neighbor's house. Before I start. And I'm excited for the Gamer's Grass Enchanted Forest basing kit to use on this guy. I think it's gonna be sick. And then we're gonna be, oh man, when someone sees the Huff, I need that guy to send me that helmet. Let's see if he tunes in. Dead Nerve. Yeah, that basic kit looks good, right? It's a sick kit. I'm extremely excited about that. Yeah, Gamers Grass goated for base and supplies. Love them. 1 week reappraise. You still playing some Diablo in the current season, or are you finish it out? I'll probably pay a little bit after the stream. But I think it's gonna be a good should be a good April because it's my birthday month and the new expansion. You'll play it so you get the reliquaries done. You need those cosmetics. And I think May is the new might be like the actual start date of Path of Exile 2 out of early access. It was a great season this last league with the new druid. I went hard on that. I think this summer I'm gonna be a natty again. I've been talking to the Bolters at Dawn crew, so if anyone's in Ohio, in July, I'll be out there. And I think I just finalized plans for QuestCon in September, which is an Orlando-based convention. Duff and Kalini are involved in all that, and they're gonna do painting classes there and painting competition. So I'm gonna be out there. So if you're in Florida, recall. Oh yeah, dude, I love going to the the Bolters and Dawn crew headquarters. The HQ is so sick. They're outstanding gentlemen. If anyone is local to in and about Cincinnati area, even if you're in Columbus, it's worth it to link up with their crew. What they have is really special. I'm jealous of it. Francois tuning in over on the tubes. What's up, player? Our YouTuber. It says there's 7 people on YouTube. Who's all on YouTube right now? With you right now? I know Francois is over there. Recoil's over there. Coil Daddy. Winning big today with Magic. You playing online? What are you doing? And again, guys, sorry for the stall. I don't want to kick it in, and I'm gonna take an intermission as soon as Eileen decides to come home. I see her right there. We're gonna airbrush this. Stay tuned for some glowy magic airbrushing. to go along with our Vortex Beast. Blade Mark, there he is. He says, "Don't mind me. I'm just lurking while playing Xbox." Blade Mark over on the tubes. I knew there's another guy. Grime Time, that's my guy. What's up, brother? We're chilling, homie. That's why you bought the collector box and pulled a big card selling for $550. Grats on that. Hell yeah, dude. Grime Time, we're just chilling, brother. How's everything going with you? Get ready for the summer. It's important to maintain hobby momentum through the summer. I'm trying to sell the edgelords so I can start the next project and fund Eileen's summer vacation. Grind time, your dad just got his death dread and your mom got her third dragon? Templar. The next project. Grind time, I'm trying, bro, but it's taking a lot longer to sell my army than normal. Tree Fitty. Reappray. Oh, Doc Smurf. He's hanging in both. He's one of our YouTubers. That's our boy right there. My brother asked me the same thing. Okay, this is actually a text from my brother earlier today. He said, I've got $5,000 worth of vintage porn I'll trade for your army. Then he said, and by vintage porn, I mean Polaroids of my dick. And then he asked me what my next project was, Templar. There's a reason I'm bringing this up. Sormon, you can't have Tree Fitty, you Loch Ness monster. Francois, the Fulgrim wasn't mine to begin with. Grab time in the middle of a 10-man squad of Jump Pack Death Company. Hell yeah, dude. I remember you shared him in Whip last week. No 70s Bush deal breaker, Recoil says. Proverbial vintage dick pics. Epic brother shit. That's right, Dr. D. So he said, what's the next army? And he's like, you only ever do chaos. I was like, he's like, and Marines sometimes. I was like, that's an oversimplification. And then he was like, what else? What's Xenos army? I was like, I did half of an orc army. Ron Jeremy Hedgehog picks. Francois says, so how much to paint a 4-year-old Fulgrim? $1,800. I can be talked down to $1,200. Repaint the telegram son. So I said, look, I'm gonna do the next army I do. This is for Templar. Will be exactly 9 models. And then he said, what? Only other thing, maybe Knights? And I was like, RZA, Jizza, Old Dirty Bastard, Method Man, Raekwon, Ghostface Killer, Inspector Deck, You God, and Master Killer. 9 models. House Wu-Tang. Yellow and black. We're going to have to get some custom transfers. Some killer bees and whatnot. I'll paint each one individually, which is exactly what I like for hobbying these days. And I'll try to make them all unique to the members. We have to design a list where we have exactly 9 models. Right time even trying to complete a Blood Angels army since 2nd edition. Think I'll finally do it now, though. I'm proud of you. We're gonna have to come up with the perfect yellow color scheme. A bunch of black accents. I like to get, like I said, custom transfers. So all the black panels, I'd like to put transfers on, and I never do transfers. But I want to get like the Wu-Tang Worldwide, like red planet shape. I want to get some Killer Bee logos. It'd be nice to get some W logos. I wouldn't mind to have a transfer of every one of their names, like in, like kind of like a Shaolin-esque font. Francois, next army should be Cities of Sigmar. It's Imperial Guard. Can I do 9 models? Templar get a 3D print. You know, I'm not against that. I have some ideas. And if I can collaborate with somebody, I would do it. Like, because as we expand into each night and its personalized heraldry, there may be some things that come up. You know? So Stephen Musk said display board should be them on stage of the Rachel draft from the Chappelle Show. That bit is so fucking good. China claims the Wu-Tang Clan. It's fucking amazing. Ray Prey. I'm not gonna do. It's not Watang. We're not gonna do any orcs. I made that decision. It's not gonna be looted orcs, looted knights. It's House Wu-Tang, the Knight household. And so if I put them on a display board, Stephen must get it. Won't be like a music stage or anything obvious. They'd be on like in a kung fu epic. Saruman, it's so good, right? Francois could use the big Griffin Rider as a Lord Solar. I like sci-fi shit, man. Just a problem. I don't like fantasy nonsense. Unless I'm reading books. Like, I love fantasy books. But like as beautiful as like those models are, and I think AOS has some of the best models in the game. I like chainsaw sword, laser pistol, power armor. You know what I mean? Like nonsense. Shields for no reason. I like that same guy to fight up against like things that you would consider fantasy, you know? Recoil's back. Back again. I guess she's never gonna come home. Exclamation point too old. And also exclamation point spring gear. As always, that's our promo for 2026. The new run of t-shirts is very thematic to my childhood and my personal tastes due to my birthday month. Lionel, Mega Man, Diablo, Korn, Contra, and our obligatory Hobo pick. Exclamation point spring gear. You guys know how that giveaway works by now. Let's kick it over to the money shot. Crank the compressor. Move this guy out of the way. We're going to do the magic ball. I'm grabbing the airbrush. Yeah, Francois, that's a good point. Oh, it's our best song. Like, in the canon, it could be from a fantasy world and just outfit it with tech. That's a good point. Best song in the world. It's funny because like the words of the song are truly accurate. Maybe the trick replay is we actually have to listen to the song for it to stop playing. No, there's a B in your... I can't thumbs down it, bro. There's no mechanic for that. Let's just skip it. As we always do, but it means nothing. Let me blow some air on this. So I primed this Monument spray primer. You know, let me look at a picture of this. It's called a Vortex Beast. Vortex Beast 40K. Oh, there's some wild ways to paint this thing. Oh my god, this is sick, dude. Why was I limiting myself? The box art on this thing, on it's amazing. I might be fucking up. Damn. I want to do it like the box art. But I also kind of want to be lazy. Looking at some examples. Damn. Like the box art version of it is so sick. It's got like blue, purple, fire. Unhappy Dan, what's up, brother? Damn. I never took a second to look at it. Unhappy Dan, I'm feeling a lot better, man. Thanks, brother. So, do we go with... Do I go with just trying to make it glowy green? Or do we try to make it like the box art? That's the real question. Captain Banhammer wants me to be a tryhard. I just downloaded it. Gotta shove it over here. Fuck. In my head, I was like, oh, I'm gonna use fluorescent green and do all this bullshit. It's gonna be super easy. But now that I see what they did, I want to do what they did. Okay, how do I do this? Okay, I think I understand. Alright, so... Alright, we're gonna go completely different route. Completely different route. But we're definitely gonna have fun while doing it. I'm looking for that one-step blue. Okay, we're gonna start with Am I going to start with this? Looking at some of the other colors. Let's see if I can do some one-step airbrushing. Grime time, it's the Vortex Beast. Oh, she's home. When keeping it real goes wrong. God, that's my life story. Pray, pray. Just quoting my life. Alright, let me go check on Eileen. You can all thank Captain Banhammer, because now we're going to have to go hard. Be right back. Let me go give her a kiss. Alright, guys. That took a hot minute. Big ass box. We're back. Tolus, Bandhammer. So, anybody see the Vortex Beast? Let me see if I can put it up on screen for you guys. See that? That's kind of what I'm going for. So I want to start by getting like a purple magenta down. Yo, Wyatt Turk in chat, my man. Jack Close painting. So let's try. Looking for dark hot pink. Maybe just stock magenta. Oh, there it is. So there's some of that dark hot pink. We're gonna actually straight up use the one-step medium. I want to lay this down first. Okay, so I want to lay this down. Kind of full. It's like kind of full coveragey. Because everything's going to work well off of this base. Like all the other colors you see in that little wheel, and that little ball, are going to blur into this pretty well. And we prime this thing straight up with Monument Hobbies spray primer white. Actually black, then white. Jetta OP, that's right, Bandhammer. Manik, what's up, man? What's going on right here? Got a little bit of blue tack right there. This thing's got so many planes. You gotta kind of, it's easy to miss something. And so we used a bunch of one-step medium in the pot. Yeah, that's pretty good. So what we want now, a little water. Get a little one-step blue. And what we want to do here is start shooting the blue in to the ball. Still a little wet. It'll ride. Get those little tendrils. And you see the blue works really just right into that magenta, no problem. We're also going to shoot a little bit here in the tips. And Nick says, we're old. I remember watching your airbrushing tips 10 years ago. Oh my God. Blue and magenta are the same color. It's a scientific fact. Van Hammer knows. I feel like you can do a lot of this with dry brushing too. Like almost all of it. We're just sneaking in these little crevasses. Ben ever says no lie. Ever since I initialized colors aren't real, been pretty big on lock for my painting. Right? Colors are a myth. All right, that's pretty dope. Let's dump this pot, reset. Blast some of this paint out of here. DLB, I changed my mind. Do you see that little ball in the bottom left? When I looked at that box art, I was like, fuck, that's the green is like the cop out. That little ball slaps. So we gotta go for it. Gaga Guru, what's up? Just chilling, homie. DLB, you're okay with that? I'd go back to green if you want. I'm gonna take a little bright jade. One step medium. Maybe a little water. A throttle. And we're going to introduce some of this bright jade. No. Let's add a little bit more water. Just I'm messing with the mag valve. These little tips right here, band hammer. In the tip. All right, still a little bit more medium in there. A little water. Exclamation point. Winter gear. Spring gear. Okay, so now what we want to do is we want to get some of this onto some of these tendrils. Build it up slowly. Run it back here. Looking good. DLB, how you feeling? All right. Dump some of this. We're going to take some sky blue. Some white blue. Maybe even a drop of the one-step blue. Like a nice little sky blue mix in there. A little bit more of the medium. Water. Stir it up. So we have a much more traditional kind of baby blue. Just prime the pump. Get it running. We've thinned it down, I think, pretty substantially, so I'm going to throttle the mag valve back. I want to just spot highlight. I want to send a little bit in from acute angles. What do you think for Army? Like any kind of warp color or anything on the rubric? I think you don't have to emulate this at all on the rank and file. The magic that the rubrics are slinging doesn't have to be the same magic that the fucking Vortex Beast is slinging. It can just be green on them. Or blue. Speed Mark says, holla. What's up, Speed Mark? How you been, man? He says, I gotta say, I love how you explain everything you were doing. Well, I really appreciate you saying that, man. I didn't realize that that wasn't standard for streaming. Makes me feel validation. Thank you. Pumpin asks, how am I controlling the overspray on the red and the pink? By superior airbrush technique, which is what I teach in my classes. But also through clever choice in colors. The secret is I am getting a little overspray in places you just can't tell because of the way these colors work. But mostly it's just getting really close, pushing all the way down to the trigger, and barely pulling the trigger back. That's basically the secret to airbrushing. Most people, they airbrush, it's on, off, on, off. But when I teach people, it's about doing that, right? First lesson of my course is airbrushing. Many students are in my channel right now. Angle cheating right here to get this little tentacle. But I'm just controlling it and also throttling with the mag valve. And we're using the new one-step medium. Keeping the tip clean helps. That was the hardest lesson for you, go boy. I need to go a little harder. And I want to throw some purples in there. So let's dump it. We're going to take the One Step Royal Purple. I don't know if I even opened this yet. I did. Thanks, pumping it. We're going to put some One Step Royal Purple. Just a little. We're going to toss a bunch of medium back in there to really thin it down. You know, add a little drop of water even to go even thinner. So it's extremely low opacity. I'm going to blast it out, see what we got. That's what's up. So what I want to do here is use my mag valve to really throttle. And I want to just kind of purple up some of this with a filter. Right there, you see that? I'm just kind of scooting around the ball. See? We're just purpling up the blue. Just wanted to get that other color in there. Okay, that's pretty good. Let's let that sit for a minute. We're about to pull out some white ink. Speed Mark, you just jumped into Discord. What's up, man? Makes me happy to hear, brother. Yeah, I teach 5 days a week. That's a big part of my business these days. Exclamation point class. My 101 course. It's airbrushing, washing, edge highlighting. So, airbrushing is what most people come to me for. Getting some of that out of there. White ink replay since the hell when? I got tired of using the Monument transparent white. And Jason doesn't blame me. He understands. Manic, what's the question exactly? You just asked me why I switched from a retarder to a paint medium. I'm just using the One Step medium as essentially my flow aid. Some white ink in there. Yeah, it's the zinc or whatever is what Jason was telling me. So for what I'm trying to do, the ink is preferred. So we're going to try to bring back a pre-highlight right here.
And his name is John C.
For the new
Stephen
people in
Musket,
the stream,
one shot.
Sign up for the classes, you bums. Give this man your money and you will be a better painter.
Let me get some strong man love in chat from my boy Stephen Musket. He gets the pick of a shirt. He also just broke a giveaway loose for everyone else in chat, so stay tuned. So what we're doing now, Stephen Musket, as you know, Because we're setting up for that yellow, right? Stephen Musket, true legend. So we want to build some opacity up in here. And the white ink is great at that. And we're also going to just, since we're here with it, let's just get a little bit cuter. Because this is what the white ink does better than like white paint, is the ability for me to just blast it over stuff. Speed mark, this is the back. This magic ball sits on the back of the Vortex Beast. I'll show you in a second. Hero Quest fan in the house. Get some love in there. Stephen Musket and Hero Quest fan. Legends. Making sure that white is sitting pretty. Set that down. How's it going, Hero Quest fan? Jacer in chat, what's up, man? Just rest this down. Just gonna blast this out. Get some of that white out of there. Okay. Now what we're gonna do is let's go back to the pink we were using before. Let's grab a little bit of that. What's that? Medium. Some water. Picked up some more orcs. Remember to keep your opacity high and your moisture low for the edge highlights. Stephen Musket, hell yeah, dude. Okay, so what we're gonna do, a little bit more water. I want this to be nice and thinned out. And what we want to do is we want to kind of paint a donut around this, okay? See? Very low opacity. We're barely rocking the trigger back. You see how little impact this paint has on the model? That's exactly what we want. We're treating it as a filter, but it's so watered down, the only way to paint with it is with trigger control. Pull the trigger back gently. That's how you manage the moisture. Every technique is based on moisture management and opacity. We are currently low opacity and low moisture because of the way I'm managing the moisture with my superior trigger control, which I teach all my students. Graduated over 400 students through my system. Get good. I'm gonna blast some of this back into this real estate. We're using a healthy amount of the one-step medium in our airbrush instead of flow improver. But since it's so low opacity, I'm taking it into some of this overspray area that, like, you know, I might have messed up a little bit on. Just kind of cleaning it up. Hero Quest, much love, brother. This is looking pretty good, DLB. What do you think? Set that down. You're on board? Glad to hear it. Shout out to my man Stephen Musket for one-shotting our giveaway. Every $100 donated, we give away a shirt from our prolific 2026 collection. We're gonna do one last thing. We're going to take some... Let's try one step warm yellow. With extra one step medium. And white. I mean, and water. All right, here we go. We're gonna do another little donut. Pow, son. Close enough? DLB? You think we nailed it? Airbrushing is secretly easy. Get good, Scrubs. Any one of my students could have done this. Rear braces. Did you just kill the box art in like a half an hour? I mean, I definitely at least copied them and a short amount of time. Just cut the compressor. We're going to do a whip session and a t-shirt giveaway in a second. So this is the model we're working on. This is my alternate color scheme. Shout out to DLB. This is what we workshop. This is sponsored content for 1,000 Suns. Where most people don't do it this way, especially don't treat the carapace like this. So we went with this orange fire carapace and the black skin, and we had to actually make some creative artistic license on how we slice some of his muscles in to kind of keep that back plate on there the way we did. So, you know, we want to have a Vortex Beast unlike any, and then a army scheme that goes with it. So we already workshopped 1,000 Suns. We're like, all the things that you would paint yellow on the 1,000 Suns, you're going to paint like this. Anything you paint blue on the 1,000 Suns, you're going to paint like this black blue. This is the idea. And so this ball goes on his back, right in that little hole right there. It sits right here. He runs around with this giant magic ball on his back. He does magic shit with it. So we're gonna have to do some handwork on this. This is not saturated in it. I can immediately see that when I put this guy next to it. So we're gonna definitely have to do some handwork, some dry brushing, some glazing, some washing. But you can get away with it on him right now, like no doubt. See, well, I know I dry fit this. Screenshot it. DLB. Sick. I'm with that. It's coming out good. Exclamation point raffle is live. T-shirt giveaway. Shout out to your boy, Steven Musket. It's a Vortex Beast speed mark. It might have a bigger name, like Organic. I don't know. Vortex Beast. The Huff is in chat. The Huff. I need that helmet for Rabute Gilliman 30K. Give me a second. I'm going to go check on Eileen. Top off my beer. Take a leak. Be right back. Exclamation point raffle. The raffle is live. All day, every day. How's our giveaway? 2 seconds. Everybody in? $14 users. All right. Agrippa. Congratulations, brother. Time guy, what's up, homie? Shout out. And everyone, show some love to your boy Stephen Musket for one-shotting the giveaway. Brought to you by Stephen Musket. All right, let's set up for Discord. Bro, am I secretly the best airbrusher on the fucking internet? Bro, we just banged that out. Just raw dogged that. What are my events? Let's go to Discord. Gravity Theory says not a secret. Pat Hammer says not secretly. Grippa, you're welcome, brother. King of airbrushing. Dr. D. The gentleman says been saying that for years. Why is my little events thing been breaking lately? But Streamlabs down? Ooh. Their website's not letting me through. It's concerning. Streamlabs might be fucked right now. Let's run it to Discord. I like how 10 years later, still. I'm happy, Dan. You're so ridiculous. Time-wise, airbrushing is cheating. So you're the best cheater in the game. That's right. If you're not cheating, you're not trying. Agrippa, let's go. Uh-oh. I'm not logged into Streamlabs. I think it's finally letting me in. Is anyone else able to get in? It's fucked? Okay. Tight. I don't like making money anyway. Easy peasy. What's up, brother? Agrippa. Beautiful.
Money?
Easy peasy. How did you get into Streamlabs? I get some strong man love in chat from my man Easy Peasy Lemon Squeezy. Heard he's going to Washington this year. He'll get some hype in there. Refresh the link 20 times. Fucking wait. Oh, it works now. It just showed up. Easy Peasy is a technical genius.
Yes. Happy early B-Day cuz Ema missed the stream. This thing looks sick as hell. Keep making dope minis. Also everyone sign up for Kenny's classes, right? Meow.
Did you spelled it meow? Good job, brother. So Easy Peasy Lemon Squeezy fixed Streamlabs. I don't know exactly what it does for a job, but I think it's programming related. So I think he used advanced programming technology to refresh Streamlabs across the internet. And then that allowed Captain Banhammer to donate a C-note, which I truly do appreciate. Yeah, I know you're going to be out of town for my birthday, and I appreciate what you're saying there, brother. Thank you. And also take my classes. So we're going to give away another shirt. After the whip, Banhammer one-shot it. He gets a pick. Easy peasy. Your programming language is truly prolific if you could just yell at the screen. Time-wise guy says, in the wise words of Jesse Ventura, I was like, ooh, where's he going with this? Because he's got some phrases. Win if you can, lose if you have to, but always be cheating. Jesse Ventura's got some hot takes. Agrippa, beautiful work as always, my man. I love it, dude. Can't wait to see this. You're a savage. Banhammer, yellow is a bitch to photograph. That is a true statement, brother. It's a true statement. It's hard to get the values without blowing it out. Absolutely. What yellow are you using? You said you're using like a warm yellow? You're using magenta tech, right? Like for wash, you're like washing it with magenta. Golden yellow over magenta, light magenta wash. I think I'm gonna go with like a golden yellow for House Wu-Tang. Well, it's gonna be yellow black, right? Yellow and black. But I'm thinking of what's the perfect yellow, and I think something like this, like a warm yellow. Maybe even the one-step warm yellow. I don't know if I'm gonna use the magenta tech though. Man, I might do it differently. I'm not saying I'm gonna do it differently, but I might deviate from the advanced technology that is the magenta workup. for House Wu-Tang. Because, you know, I like to drag the magenta shadow into it. That's one of my favorites. Undoubtedly. Prolific. Beauty. I'm just not sure if that's the route I'm going to take. We'll see. It's hard to argue with this yellow, though. Like, it's so pretty. Good job, brother. Oh, Gravity's a theory. He's also a magenta enjoyer of the yellow workup. Prep and yellow workup, considering one-step yellow. Here we go. He's also a yellow enjoyer. Agrippa, I am more and more sold on using heavy body acrylics to make the washes for higher end pieces. I'll keep using bog standard premixes for rank and file. The pro expert acrylics turning perfect glazes. Agrippa, it's so funny. I'm not questioning your painting technique because you produce legit models. And everyone has a slightly different way of doing things. But you can't argue results, right? But ultimately, I almost never use a bog standard wash. I just paint wash and I use paint. So when I need to make dark things darker, I use paint. I use the term respect for my course and as a philosophy to achieve my results. And simultaneously, glazing is just paint, right? And water. Low opacity, low moisture, which is my fourth lesson of my course. So it's funny because like a lot of the terms you're using, like the idea of making a glaze it's not in my course. Like glaze is a technique. Low opacity, low moisture, water. Water down paint to lower opacity, remove moisture. And so your technique gets you to the result that you have. And don't change a thing about it because you have a very signature style. And the only thing I don't teach in my classes is style. Styles to be developed. So you have developed your own style in your own hyperbolic time chamber with your own research. Easy Peasy says it's secretly the most OP technique in coding is screaming at the screen, yelling at the screen. But Gravity's a theory. I think the one-step warm yellow does work pretty good. But remember, the one-step medium is the only difference between one-step warm yellow and warm yellow is that the warm yellow has one-step medium in it in addition to its medium. It's not two different products. This is what Jason was very specific with me on when I had my lunch meeting with him at Adepticon. They both have the medium, the stock Pro Acryl medium. The part of the formula that makes it one step is the add of the new joint. So you can use the yellow you've been using and just lower its opacity with the one step medium. It's the same product. 2-to-1 is what he says. Easy peasy. I did a rough count on how much GFC points I have. Almost 500 models, almost 8,000, almost 9,000 points. 7 to 9,000 roughly. Yeah. That tracks. Agrippa says I do glaze work because the neuropathy in my hands, so I smooth out my blends with glazes. Saying wash was wrong in my part. Yeah, so wash is semi-opaque, kind of wet, make dark things dark. Glaze, low opacity, low moisture, does anything you want. It's basically airbrushing. But it's funny you say that, Agrippa. I've taught people with neuropathy with hella bad shakes, and glazing is always what they are good at. it's always the unlock. Airbrushing and glazing are like the OP techniques for people with neuropathy. Banhammer, feel like you're still getting the swing of it, but can maintain the magenta shadows. Yeah, so like the whole, my favorite part of the yellow magenta is maintaining the magenta shadows, right? But a lot of people don't like that. They think it's too gangster. So don't overthink it. Jacer in chat, what's up, brother? Time guy was taken, says Pro Krill. Next level painting collab. Dog, I've been collaborating with them since the first day. Like day one. Banhammer. Love it, dude. Or not Banhammer. Gravity. Easy peasy. Scheme set. Now for effects and highlights. Ooh. What the fuck is this? I don't know what this is. But time guy. Yeah, so like here's the thing with the signature sets. Even they admit it. I told them this anecdote at lunch with them earlier this year. And I was like, yeah, I get people saying like, I can't believe they're not doing the paint line with you, or when's your paint line gonna come? I've got other comments time-wise where they're like, people are kind of mad. People are like, it's messed up that you've been working with them so long since day one, and they went to other people first for a signature set, and not you. And Jen said, we get the same emails where people are so mad that like you don't have a signature set. But people don't know. I was literally the first guy they came to. I was the first guy. Jason came to me with the idea of signature sets. And what I told him was, you should go with a big YouTuber first. Like, I'll sell 30 sets, no doubt, but go to like big streamers or big YouTubers. And so he was like, man, that's a good point. I was like, yeah, like for me it'd be a joke because I don't think you need it. I don't think the signature sets mean anything. There's just people who have like a special color from GW they need to use, or they don't feel like they're good at painting. You know what I mean? And it's just like, I just want you to make this one brown for me. I'm like, nah. I have rejected all past paints. I've moved on. This is the new mini for the 1,000 Suns. Wait, this is an actual 40K model? I mean, it looks like a 1,000 Suns kit, but stop getting angry emails. Get money. 17. I keep pitching the 17 Shades of Grey, and he keeps saying no. He doesn't want to do it. This is an actual model? How did I miss this? This what is this, like 1,000 Suns Obliterators? Send me a link in Discord. I want to see this. Let me see. Bro, I have no memory of this. I have literally no memory of this. When did this drop? I'm assuming they're obliterators. Yeah, they're not doing signature sets anymore. It looks optically, it looks like a cash grab, and he doesn't like them. I don't know how I missed these. What's the rules on these guys? More Slanesh than Zinch. Oh, Andy. Oh, fuck yeah, dude. I'm a big fan of this. This is a color scheme I can get behind. Who's Andy in chat? They came and went. White, mid. I have like literally no memory of them. Oh, this is Recoil. Recoil is Andy. Or on YouTube, Zoolicious is Andy. Looks like a little blue, sky blue workup on those wings, Captain Banhammer. I'm a big fan of that color scheme. Oh, Andy from class? Oh, that's one of my students. It says, stolen from you as always. Yeah, as you guys remember this. I did this a few years back for the Death Guard Army. Oh, it's the greatest song of all time. Greatest song ever made. How many times have I skipped this song today? Yo, Sark, what's up, brother? Yeah, this is like definitely lifted from the old Mortarion workup, which is a good workup, and that's why I make the videos. It's one of my best tutorials, in my opinion, is the Mortarion tutorial. Which is on Patreon ! Morty, I think. All right, let me switch up the genre. For some reason, it's extremely adamant that this is synthwave. Beautiful work, Andy. Steve Musket, my boy's coming over soon. We're going to test out some new rules. Oh, shit. What's your buddy play? Oh, this looks sick. So you're gonna try some of the new 11th edition stuff? We'll start getting new things. Interested in painting? Man, I hate painting, dude. No. Time guide, table of contents, and your Patreon has been super helpful. That makes me happy to hear. Shout out to Recoil, he helped me a lot with that. Musket, your boys playing demons, you're playing Death Guard. Oh, there's the dice bag. I'm happy for you, Musket. This is the robots right here. Let's see. They move quick. They're tough. 4 wounds. 5 of them vulnerable. So they come with the missile rack. They come with a warp flamer, rack, and melted gun close combat. And close combat weapon. So wait, they have all these guns. You can target units with Overwatch or Heroic Intervention Stratagem for 0 points. Oh, neat. Oh, wow. So the Flamer is a -2/1 damage. They just have one of those. The missiles make 2/3 damage. The Fire Flux Melta Gun. Close combat weapons. Power Claw. Oh, so you can have 2 Warp Flamers. You can take the Melta Gun out, replace it with a 1 Warp Flamer. And a Power Claw. Yeah, it's mid. That's fair. It's a fair assessment. Wait, what? Their weapons, their ballista skill 4? And weapon skill 4? Why? Bro, these suck. These guys fucking suck. Like, why do they exist? Are they like 100 points? Like, how much do they cost? Vehicle walker. And they're infiltrators. Oh, and they have stealth. Okay. They're back to mid. I see. They're back to mid. Oh, they're only 80 points? For 2? Okay. They're useful. I take it back. I take it back. Having something with infiltrate is always dope. And the fact that they get Overwatch for free is kind of neat. And they have stealth is kind of neat. So they're usable. Okay. I'm with it. Mid plus. Mid plus plus.
She is to know so long ago.
We're gonna do a giveaway.
Dreaming of the world she is to know.
Exclamation point raffle. Yeah, that's the play. Sponsored by Banhammer and Easy Peasy. The Huff. Do you have my address? Do I need to send you my address? Yeah, you do. Yeah, I'm gonna need those helmets, or that helmet, when you get a chance. DLB, you got a couple of those robots for the scheme? That'd be sick.
So long ago, dreaming of
You can't start a giveaway, Recoil? I don't know, because it's like, I programmed the giveaway one time, and you just press the button. And the button is in, like, the Streamlabs, like, pop-out. So maybe that's why. I don't know, it might just be, like, a function. I programmed it once. It'd be tight if you could fucking just hit the button for me. They do look a little Star Wars-y time-wise, guy. They do. Got about 3 minutes. Exclamation point raffle. Speedmark, where are you? Speedmark wants to get a shirt. Is that why? Stephen Musket? Was he expressing interest in a shirt? Oh, Dr. D and Stephen Musket both decided if they win, he wins. Okay, so and we can make a note in the spreadsheet if that occurs. Not a problem. He's not here. Minute 20. One minute. There's a way better playlist. $40 seconds. Who that? Almighty Loafers. Welcome to the show. 2 seconds. I'm getting blown up. Here we go. Unhappy Dan, he did it. Stephen Musket. He says one more, damn it. Unhappy Dan, pick your shirt from the whole list. You get to pick any shirt, any size. Tell your boy Recoil. Exclamation point raffle. We're live again. Stephen Musket just triggered a follow-up. Going hard. Shout out your boy. T-shirts all day. So I told you guys, QuestCon September, I'll be teaching. Shout out to Duff and Kalini for putting that on my radar in Orlando. I'll be in Cincinnati in July teaching for Bolters of Dawn. So if you live in the Ohio area, that's a possibility. There is a chance I go to Maryland to teach too. Three minutes, 50 seconds. Let's go. Time guy says Los Angeles too, maybe? Unlikely. I have no offers in Los Angeles. Time guy. Man, you can make an offer. Unhappy Dan. Yes, you can choose any from the list. A to current. Wait, you want to choose like a regular shirt? Just like a regular shirt I sell? You realize that the list I don't sell. You want like a heretic shirt? It's like for my shop? You can have that, that's fine. Okay. Put it on the list, Recoil. That's fine. I don't care. I appreciate you, dog. Original heretic shirt. One minute, 50 seconds left in the big giveaway. Yeah, I wouldn't mind teaching a class in LA, time-wise. Nobody out there's trying to get me out there to teach classes. Minute 20, exclamation point raffle. Shout out to your boy Steven Musket. I used to game at Next Gen Gaming Comics time guy. That was my spot. Oh, you want the next level painting, not the Harrison. What, you want the logo and the words NLP? Okay. $40 seconds. Let me go. I'm gonna double check that for you in a second. So I know which one. Oh, just the hoodie gas mask. This is the link to the shirt, Recoil. Can you just like put that in the spreadsheet under Happy Dance so I don't fuck it up? I want to make a t-shirt error. Again. Agrippa! Let's go. My man wins 2 shirts tonight. Coming up 6s. Shout out to that. I like it when people in other countries are repping the gear. Big shout out right there to your boy Steven Musket for sponsoring that giveaway. Okay, let's go. Let's run back to this magic ball. Gentleman says, I still rep your gear north of the border. I don't count Canada. Okay, so I want to get some light dry brush in here. I think I have to mail Repray some Puerto Rican hot sauce north of the border. I wonder what customs going to say about that. Gentlemen, I'm starting not to as well. That's good. Okay, so let's set up some respect. We used this pink and I'm gonna get some bold titanium white out. Right here. I'll just dust some of this off. So what I want to do is I want to get some basic dry brushing on this rail. And we're just showing it some respect right now. That up a little bit more. Easy peasy. Since I've ever go to Korea once more, need to get a week's worth of NLP shirts to wear. Easy peasy. That would be amazing. Bro, what if I became like a sleeper celebrity in Korea? Because of you. Get more white. Less of the pink. Start painting StarCraft minis. Very cool.
I'm so alone, nothing feels like home. I'm so alone,
Let's get more white.
trying to find my way back home to you. I'm so alone, nothing feels like home. I'm so alone, trying to find my way back home to you.
Easy peasy. Time to go to the gym. Much love, brother. My man's getting swole. Feeling that. All right, let me dunk that big brush. Let's move to one of our smaller dry brushes. White. I'm gonna use this to kind of loosely establish a bit of an edge highlight. Yeah, this mix is good time-wise. Time guy. I'm vibing.
I'm so alone.
Recoil.
Nothing feels like home.
Recoil taking credit.
Trying to find my way back home to you. I'm so alone.
More white.
Nothing feels like home. I'm so alone.
Try to build a nice clean
Find my way back home to you.
highlight right up in this business right here. Just being careful with the smaller dry brush.
There's something building in the air. I can feel it. I can feel it. It's pressing down on me and I can barely breathe. Oh, can you feel it? And I'm surrounded everywhere. I can feel it.
Some basic dry brushing.
It's creeping up on me.
Showing it some respect.
I just can't
Soft round dry brush, mind my hobbies.
fall into this unknown. Can you feel it?
Pure white.
There's nothing I can do but give in to the
Right here. So airbrushing, dry brushing, secretly easy. Let's grab some sky blue. Fade hammer. Thanks, man. Feel like it does look pretty good. Sky blue. Musket says, I just had a brain fart idea. What happens if we raise 5K before the last day of school for Eileen? You haven't sold the edgelords. Special giveaway or something? I mean, I would prefer that not to be the way we sell the edgelords. For various reasons. Due to taxes and payment fees. But if you savages did do something like that, then you would force me. Let's get some white and some sky blue. Steven Musket? No, she's gonna get the summer off, bro. No, I don't want it to be like misleading. She's taking the summer off. I've already talked her into it. She's a meticulous planner and budgeter as well. So we are financially able to do that. I am trying to make it so she has zero anxiety because she's always been like struggling her whole life before I showed up. So one of the primary reasons I want to get rid of the edgelords is to eliminate some of that anxiety for her. But the edgelord selling or the edgelords not selling does not change the fact that it is already happening and I can afford it. Or we can afford it. So I don't want like anything I said to be like misleading in any capacity. But thank you, and I love you, dog. A little bit of white and sky blue. How much am I? So I'm taking offers on it. It's definitely not gonna go for less than 5,500. And I already have offers for 5. Did this guy just say next level? Is this our new theme song? What the fuck? Recoil, take notes. We're also going to bring some washes into this band hammer. We're going to bring some clean pin washing into this for sure. Matt Aaron's my guy. The man, the myth, the legend. Sending 10 subs out to the chat like the G that he is. 2-time winner. Longword doubles. 2-time winner. Decepticon 4-man team. Multiple time Renaissance man. Hobby tracker winner. Best painted. I get some love in chat. True legend. And Plague 7 also gifted a sub. The Time-Wise guy. Plague 7. That's kind of one of his things he does. He comes in here and he just bestows subs upon thine ass. So we're just using some sky blue and some white. Matt Aaron's. We did some airbrushing. And now we're just doing some easy dry brushing. And then I'll come back in and do some spot, like kind of pin washing. I'll get some more sky blue. Matt Hearns, I appreciate you, man. Some more stock sky blue. Kind of jam in there. Kind of get that kind of fake blend. What we're waiting on here is we're kind of at like this stage now where the rest of it is going to happen with clean pin washes and edge highlights. Stephen Musket, just get the 2 subs to the chat. Show your boy some love. The Musket Man strikes again. So what we did, Matt Aaron, was I like looked suddenly that GW's and I was like, fuck, I love theirs. So then I just quickly airbrushed it and kind of copied it. And so this is just airbrushing and dry brushing. And then, you know, I'm gonna do a couple extra things, no doubt. I get a little bit more white out. It looks awesome. I agree, Matt Aaron. Like I'm impressed with it. A little bit more white in the mix. Just kind of hopping around. Like I said, there's no washing or edge highlighting yet. We're just trying to get everything to kind of blur together right now. And then we'll sharp our foundations with some textbook edging and washing. And I gotta definitely deploy some more saturation back into these fireballs. With a little bit of orange and reds and stuff. But they're a little bit more desaturated than I'd like. Probably because I used the 1-steps and kind of quit early without realizing it. Well, one spot open in the final 4.
Serve these fiends are the green that they need. Keeping it hush, but I'm moving through G's. When I creep and I crawl, bring you deep in the hole. Now I'm losing control of the focus. Ain't no joking, thought provoking, faded smoking, token. Rolling, growing, dope and never folding. Slow and holding.
Like 7, this is the Vortex Beast. This is actually like just his back. It's crazy. So like the whole model is this big ass demon motherfucker right here.
So what'd you think?
Let me see if I can lower. So the whole guy is this big ass motherfucker. And we went with an extremely alternate color scheme. Totally off base. This is not typically even remotely how it's being painted. This is DLB sponsored content. We workshopped a new color scheme, Forest Thousand Suns. Black blue instead of blue, and this fire orange instead of yellows. And nobody breaks up the armor this way. That was all us. So we got all this locked in. And then this ball we're working on. Goes right here. So like, I'm not sure what the Vortex Beast is, but he's like some monster that walks around with some like magic portal on his back. Get the bounce. Yeah, Captain Banehammer, you see it? Like, we need more saturation in this thing. And I'm hoping with some of my pin washing, that's where I'm going to bring it back in. This is all just to stop base airbrushing. And so, it's a great foundation. But we need to, but through pin washing and like kind of like volumetrics, I feel like we're going to be able to saturate it again. Exactly, Banehammer. Like we might bring the airbrush back out, but I'm gonna try to just do it with pin washing because I need to do that anyway to make the dark stuff darker. 30 seconds left. If you want to get on the final four, you can get in for $1. There's a black bear just right out there, Stephen Musket. Yeah. Been there. Been there. But I'm pretty stoked on this. That's a good place. We'd be done if I just did the Hobo green tech.
You gotta get swifty in here. It's time to get swifty. Uh-oh. You gotta get swifty. Oh, yeah. Take off your pants and your panties. Shit on the floor.
Fine, put them in it. You can put replay in it. No overtime. Matt Aarons, speaking of washes, Army Painter changed the makeup of Quick Shade Mixing Medium. Yeah, it's not the same. It's still a good wash, but it's not the same. So, I don't know. If it's the best anymore. Agreed. Matt Aaron. I kind of think that if you're looking for that type of solution, I kind of feel like the one-step medium from Monument and just paint does it. If you're looking for that type of technique. But as an all-over wash, I still think Army Painter is the best. It's just that mostly for stuff like this, I don't do that. I do more like panel lining. But yeah, good call, Banehammer. We need to make that ball more saturated. It's a little pale, which does provide a bit of juxtaposition. It is its own type of contrast, and that is totally permissible to have a saturation and a desaturation. But I'm not doing that. That's not my life. It's not the life I live. Clear coat before you wash. Stephen Musket, that's right. Thank you guys so much for your support tonight. I appreciate you guys. Gaga Guru says, I missed it tonight, but what's the deal with giving up a plastic crack in retirement? Oh yeah, I retire every year on my birthday, dude. My birthday's on Tuesday. That's our big retirement stream. I'm gonna do a shitload of giveaways. Tuesday. I'm 43, dog. I'm basically dead. Let's see who's on. We're gonna send it over to Wyatt. He's like, oh, nice. Not something bad. By my math, I have enough money to retire for approximately 3 days. Stephen Musket. Can't confirm. Can't confirm. Basically a corpse. Alright, raid is ticking down, guys. Bring the length, the girth, and the positivity on over to Wyatt. Jack Clips Painting. I'd like to see him back on Twitch after all his medical problems. Thank you guys all for your support. Musket, Banhammer, Easy Peasy, Repray. Couldn't have done it without you, Matt Aarons. Thank you for the subs. Plague 7. Quail Daddy, couldn't have done it without our mod. See you guys on Tuesday for the big birthday stream. As always, until we meet again, play on, players.
Yo, dog, it's the beat slap, pain on the brain. Flow the heat, but my chaos won't wane. Trace the lines fine and brushing my hand. Not a scientist, but I got the plan. Wash it down like a hobo's dream. Heart pulled heavy, but the colors gleam. Twitch stream live, we chasing the thread.